Hey guys, Marsningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and this is the next part of our little mini-series where we take on the Mastered Ultra Instinct Dokkan event with all of the category teams in the game. This episode is of course the Majin Buu Saga team. Probably guessed that from the team overlay on the side, the fact that the physical Super Vegito is the leader. So this is a pretty strong category for this team, mainly because one of the best versions of the team I can run is fairly physical heavy. We've got the physical support Gohan, who is very good, always as a floater for any rotation. We will have a physical Super Vegito and physical Gotenks rotation, as well as a Majin Vegeta and Extreme Z Awakened Super Saiyan 3 Goku, since they have over in a flash. Well, actually I might swap Goku and Gogeta around just so we have a physical unit on rotation on every turn. That makes sense, because Majin Vegeta will tank fairly well anyway, but that's probably not the worst idea. So let's see. So if we leave Vegito in the front, he's not going to super attack, but he will get hit a few times, which obviously helps us out in terms of building up his passive. So we're going to do that, and then Majin Vegeta should just take him out with his super attack. Hopefully he doesn't get supered. There you go. So we take barely any damage, and that's 2 hits for him. Nice crit counter as well. So Majin Vegeta should hopefully just finish him off. Yeah, 1.24 mil. That's what we like to see. So I know from previous experience, if we get Majin Vegeta on rotation on the Spirit Bomb stage and can attack before he launches the Spirit Bomb, we can kill him without having to worry about using items, which we would definitely prefer to do if we could. So this is the only turn where having the very physical heavy team is not so great when you have the full physical rotation against a strength opponent. My Gotenks does not have dupes, so cannot crit. So I think we're going to pop this nice and early in case one of them takes a super attack. And then you might as well grab those. We can give him a super, so we might as well. My support Gohan, I believe, has all of his paths open now, but I'm incredibly low on physical orbs, so he doesn't really have any abilities. I think I may have given him level 3 dodge already though. I'll have to double check that. But at least we get the 11 key with Gotenks. It won't do as much because of the type disadvantage, but not too bad. Yeah, 50k. Well, he only takes a couple of hundred, so that's definitely better than what we could potentially have been looking at there. So there's no real difference who goes there, so we'll put Majin Vegeta first for that sweet type advantage. No super for Vegito. Let's just double check that Gohan. Yeah, I've put a few orbs into him. Yeah, I think I might have just done his top left, so I'm giving him 6 dodge and 3 crit, because he is a support unit who's never really going to hit hard, so he's one of the units that I would give a little bit more dodge to than anyone else. I like to give everyone 3 dodge, as you know, but a support unit, you want to give them as much dodge as possible. And yeah, of course Majin Vegeta just clears it up with the type advantage. Spirit Bomb Goku though, we are going to have to... Oh well, he's attacking in the first slot anyway, so yeah, let's take this opportunity to swap around Gotenks and Goku. So we can get a super for you, which is a guaranteed counter because he is now sealed, and we can't get 2 key with Gotenks, so I guess we'll just grab those. This team has 430,000 HP, which is pretty crazy, because Vegito, physical Super Vegito, is one of those category leaders that gives 170% to HP rather than attack. So the team not hitting as hard as some other categories, but very tanky. fully Extreme Z Awakened Goku. Wow, just going to crit for 2 mil. And then an additional super as well. Mine only has 1 dupe, so that is pretty damn good. So he basically did 3.5 million damage by himself that turn, which is, that's pretty good. Extreme Z Awakened units are no joke, so real fight starts now. Okay, so while we wait for Goku or Gotenks to cycle back onto the rotation, we'll put you there. Majin Vegeta. Let's give you the more key because we don't really care about Gohan supering, but he's got plenty of key as well, so that is all good. So hopefully get a couple of counters off here with Vegito. Been building up his attack nicely throughout the event. I think this friend one has 2 dupes. 660 off a crit and an additional super as well. Okay. So yeah, making up for my comments earlier about them not being the most damage dealing team. They're apparently just going to go all in with super attacks. But now we are getting super attacks. At least it is on a physical unit, so not as bad as it could be. 35,000, we'll take that. And then Majin Vegeta, 1 million damage. Majin Vegeta is very underrated because he's definitely he definitely has a lot of drawbacks compared to the original 5 summonable LRs. No farmable super attack, shattering the limit instead of fierce battle, etc, etc. But I think he's great. So let's see, we need 5 for Vegito, which we will get from there. And you can have that so that you can have those. So again, very solid tanky rotation here. So we should be all good to take him out this turn. If Vegito doesn't finish it off with the counters, then Easy A Goku should wipe it up with the Dragon Fist. Although crit counters is definitely where it's at, so yeah, here. So here we go, transformation. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku versus the Majin Buu Saga team. And we have a pretty solid rotation. My plan to keep a rotation of Majin Vegeta and somebody's kind of gone out the window, but I guess it's just because the counters from Super Vegito are so good that even if we can't super with him, it's great to just shove him in the front, and then we get an 11 key with Gotenks on the back end. So this could be a very, very good turn if depending on how many crit counters we get and if Majin Vegeta wants to crit as well. Mine does have 1 dupe, so his bottom right path is fully filled out. Vegito, oh there you go, putting in work, getting an additional super attack to make up for the lack of key. So can we actually one turn? Well, he's got so many health bars, probably not, but not getting a lot of crit counters either, which is a little bit disappointing, but we are getting attacked many, many times here, so the tables are turning as I speak. His health bars are just melting away from these counter attacks. That is ridiculous damage. So Majin Vegeta, can you end it right here? Not quite. So the 11 key with Gotenks is definitely going to do a lot of damage, but can it finish him off? Oh, so close. We haven't had to use a huge amount of items either, so this has been a very good run. And here you will see, unfortunately for him, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is going to finish himself by attacking Super Vegito multiple times in the first slot. So another category that's going to have defeated Goku without even needing a Dokkan attack. So the whole point of this series, and as I've said before in the streams leading up to this, category teams are the way to go if you want to beat this event easily. A lot of the Mono 120 teams will still struggle with this event or require you to use a lot of items. So category teams are definitely where it's at, depending on which ones you've got. So the Majin Buu Saga category, One of the ones that doesn't get used as much, like the physical Super Vegito is a great unit. I don't really see that many of him on my friends list anymore. And the fact that the category features Majin Vegeta, the UI Goku, Gotenks is obviously a great unit. You've got the physical sealer Gotenks that you can bring, but since Goku can't actually be sealed, I brought the Goten for a little bit of extra tanking, and then it just kind of wasn't really required. But yeah, the team is very powerful, and of course it features that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Any category team that you can put him on, he is an excellent support unit. 35% attack and defense to all allies regardless of type, so he is very, very good. So another category takes down Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, and that is going to be it for this video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Follow me on Twitter at the Master Ningen and join the Discord. The link is in the description, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.